She makes a signal when she is online in Facebook. They are going to transmit by Facebook. I'm going to send you the link.
Okay.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I'm so happy here again in Successful Living Program. Thanks to International Internship University for letting me this interview. And I'm so happy and glad to receive today a very good friend, example of successful woman and very beautiful woman writer. She will tell us about her. She is Beth Casaponsa. She's from Spain, and she now in this moment is connected from Indianapolis, USA. Welcome, Beth.
Good morning, and thank you so much, Fernanda, for this opportunity to chat, to talk, and start the day together with this beautiful audience. Say hello. We're gonna come back after that and answer all your questions on the comments.
Okay, very good. Okay, as I told you, friends who are connected now in Facebook, Beth is from Spain. And what do you do, Beth? What are you doing in USA?
Well, life gave me the opportunity to come here, and I take it. I was born in Barcelona, and I studied there. I married, I have my kids, everything there as I supposed to be. And in one moment in my life, I had the opportunity to move here at the United States. And I said, yes, a big yes to this opportunity. And the last years, I moved here in 2015. And then now is a long time. And we live it in different states. And it's amazing because it's a different culture, and you know that each time that you have the opportunity to learn from other people, then you enrich yourself, right? Then as a family, we are so happy to be here, and I am so happy to do this decision. Now we are leading Latin women community that is online, called Mujeres Dreams Boss.
Women Dreams Boss. Women Dreams Boss. Women Dreams Boss. Tell us about something. I know what is, but the people who is writing now from different countries, for example, Georgia in Asia, they are saying hello to us. Everybody say hello, Georgia, from Georgia. They wrote in another languages which I don't understand, so I couldn't read it. But they are connecting in this moment with Facebook online, and they are saying hello to us. Tell us what means Mujeres Dreams Boss or Women Dreams Boss.
You can look for in social media for Mujeres Dreams Boss if you speak Spanish. And if you speak English and you understand this interview, then you can go directly to Women Dreams Boss. We are just creating the profiles in English. They are starting Women Dreams Boss. What is Women Dreams Boss? Well, I started as a Latin women community online. Women that has each of us has our own dreams, and we support each other. How we support each other? Well, we do different events during the year virtually, because we have women from Norwegian, from Paris, from Peru, from Mexico, from New York, from very different countries and cities and backgrounds, because maybe it's a woman from Colombia that lives in Mexico, maybe it's a woman from Venezuela that lives in Texas. Then the backgrounds are cultural different, but at the end, we all are women, we all have dreams, and we have that inside of entrepreneurship inside us, and that is what connects us. For example, in the first week of May, we're gonna celebrate a book fair for all the women that are authors. And we're gonna celebrate, for example, in November, a big event. This is presential. We're gonna be in Los Angeles, California. And we do different cultural events, most of them virtually and sometimes presentially, always with one goal, the goal to show what this woman is expert, what she knows about, what she's good about, because all of us has expertise and a dream, and we want to put that focus, that light on that woman in each opportunity that we have.
I know exactly. You work with a lot of people, a lot of women who write books, who writes books. For example, in my case, I knew you because I wanted to introduce my self-biography to the people, no? But exactly what is or who is Beth Casaponsa? I know you are the leader of Mujeres Dreams Boss or Women Dreams Boss, but who are you as a woman?
Well, the more important part of Beth Casaponsa is I am a mom and I love my kids. They are not kids anymore. They are 14 and 18 years old, two boys. And at the end of the story, I think everything I do it for them, to build a legacy for them. And as a woman, I always loved books. Always. When I was living in Spain, I had a bookstore, virtual bookstore for 5 years. Now that I am living here in the United States, we started this movement, Women Dreams Boss, this online community, for one book fair, one virtual book fair. In Spain, in Barcelona, April 23, each year, we celebrate the International Book Day. And one day I was talking to Evelyn Christopher, you know her, and I was telling Evelyn is from Colombia, she lives in New York. In that time, I was living in Miami, and I am from Barcelona. And I was telling Evelyn, the thing that I miss the most as an immigrant is that April 23, in my country, in Barcelona, all people go outside on the sun, on the streets, and all men give a rose to a woman, a mom, to a friend, to teacher, your sister, and all women give a book to a man.
Oh, great.
And for me, it was a very important cultural party because I love books and I love roses too. Then it's a very nice memories, even if when you are a kid at the school, all the things around it are very beautiful. And here, April 23 come and nothing happened. And I told Evelyn, that's for me, it's very important. Food, the people that I miss, and that day is very hard to have here in the United States. And Evelyn said, let's do that in our community, in Women Dreams Boss, let's do it. And we start celebrating the book fair virtually. And we find that was our first virtually book fair as a Women Dreams Boss. And we found women around the world, because you know, when you put something online as this interview, you don't have limits, you don't have here with us is a lot of people from different countries that as joining us. Then that's what happened on the first virtual book fair on Women Dreams Boss. And now we are celebrating in May another book fair. They're gonna be virtual too. I'm gonna be called New York Virtual Book Fair Women Dreams Boss.
Yeah, great. We are having greetings from Maya, from Manana, from Georgia, from Iso, Somebody wrote from Philippines, Irina Socelia, Manana Abuladze. I don't know if I don't pronounce very well the names. Please sorry me. Apologize because I can't read. Okay. The program says successful living. What do you consider, Beth? It's a successful living, a successful life.
This answer, I think that we need to give ourselves permission to answer differently today than 5 years ago, or maybe 5 years from now. Because this description of success and what is success living for you when you were 18 years old, maybe it's not the same today. Then that's important because sometimes when you want to change things, you feel guilty, and you are not guilty. It's just that you are growing, you are changing, and now what you have is not enough. It's not connecting to your dreams anymore. And that's the first step. Then answering that today, that we are having this interview right now. For me, one word that is very important is equilibrium. I hope this word is the same in
Equilibrium.
English. Yes, equilibrium. Thank you. That is very important. I am a goal-setting person, focus person. That means that when I want something, all the energy goes there, and I forget about all the areas in my life. And that's not good, because if the goal is not something about related to relationships go badly, or the goal is not related to your career, then your career go badly, or other areas, right? We have the five rings, I call them, but we have different areas that are very important in our life. We have our career, we have our relationships, we have the finances, we have our lifestyle, your healthy, your wealth is important too. Then for me, equilibrium in these areas is the magic word. Grow, always learn, always act new things, but in this equilibrium. Don't forget about one important area in your life, because you don't gonna be happy or successful if you are very good in your career, but your relationships are hurting you. Or you don't gonna be happy if your relationships are very good because you are a people person and you are thinking with that area all the time, but you forget about your finances. Then equilibrium for me is the key to that.
To be successful. Somebody answer in the chat. It says, a successful life is one in which an individual believes that they have either maximized their potential and environmental influences or have been able to overcome negative aspects. In resume, the same than you, equilibrium. Thus, the 4 key elements involved in living a successful life are set clear goals. What are your goals? You say it's not possible to predict the future, of course, but what do you think? Where do you see in 5 years more? You say, I don't know.
For me, it's very important to have goals clear, to be clear in your goals. I think successful people versus not successful people, the big difference is that, for example, rich people know what they're gonna do a schedule in 6 months from now. Unsuccessful and unrich people, poor people, don't know what they're gonna do this weekend. And that, when you take that and transport that concept on your career, on your relationship, on your finances, on the things that are important to you, that makes you think about your dreams. Are your dreams important? Are your dreams a dream? For example, I am a piano teacher. And when the people know that
I
about
didn't
me,
know that. You're a piano
yeah,
teacher. Oh.
when the people know that about me, you know what they told me, Fernanda? Always tell me the same. They told me, oh, I wish I could talk piano. I could play piano. Wait a minute. If you want to play piano, do it.
Start it.
If not, don't say that anymore, because it's a wish, it's a dream, it's nothing. It's just hurting your self-esteem to think that you want to lose weight, but never do anything about it. I think
Each
that
January 1st, I want to lose weight. No?
exactly.
Every first January 1st happen the same. But yeah, you are focused on your goals and you are focused in your project. And why are you in USA? You were telling me that before they start the program, but please tell to the public, to the people who are watching now.
We are doing different projects on the Women Dreams Boss, the community that I lead, because I think that the secret sauce is, correct me if I don't pronounce correctly, but the secret sauce to success living in life, the success is don't do it yourself. First, you need to be clear as we talk about your dreams, about your goals. And then you need to start your GPS, your intent GPS, and go from where you are to where you want to be. But that trip alone, it's hard. It's very, very difficult to keep doing until the end and to enjoy it. At the end is life. Your trip is going to be your life. Then for me, it's important that we do this trip together. And that's what we do in Women Dreams Boss. It's a community where we respect and we admire each other as a women, as entrepreneurs, as a coaches, as speakers, leaders, as women that have a dream and work for this dream, have the GPS open and go into the direction. But if you can do it in a team, if you can do it as a group, if you can do it as a community, the trip gonna be easy, faster, because the power of the connections help us a lot. We are here today because you have a connection. We are here today because I connected to you. And the people who is listening this moment can think in one connection, at least one, then help it them during this year, the month that we have. That's the reason we created this Women Dreams Boss, this community where we can do the trip together.
That this group, it's only for women, isn't it?
Yes.
Sorry for the men. You could read the books and you could follow the work in the internet, but this group is only for women. And
Yeah.
Shorena Gakaria is sending a picture of books. I think she is a writer. Could you tell us how could make the women in this group, in this connection, or the women who are going to watch this video in the in the next days, how could they make to join in the group of Women Dreams Boss?
It's easy. Just go to Instagram and go Women Dreams Boss. And if you speak Spanish, write Mujeres Dreams Boss, because the Latin community is more bigger, maybe more stronger, because we have few years now on the Latin community and just some months on the English, but we're trying to do all the same projects in both. It's just that we're starting in English because, as you see, my English is work in progress. I'm learning it. But you can go directly to Instagram and go to Women Dreams Boss and let's connect and do projects together.
And to join in this group, is necessary to write a book, to have a book?
That's a very good question, Fernanda. No, it's not necessary. A lot of these women have a story to tell, to share, and they are authors, but some of them are coaches or they are entrepreneurs that they have their own business and they are not authors. Maybe they will be, because when you see the other women that have their own book, then you are thinking, that's maybe my next step. But it's not only for author women. It's just that we do this book fair, and then a lot authors come because of that reason. And men are welcome to follow on social media, because all the interviews we do are on social media, are always live or on YouTube. Then they are welcome to come and support us. That's for sure. But when we do internal events, then that's only for women.
Okay.
One project that we do that is very, very, very nice. This is a project that you know already, like we love it, is we do a book collection. And Wednesday, gonna be a big day because we're gonna publish our seventh book of this book collection. And these books are interviews to women. For example, maybe have 20 or 25 women, and we interview the women on this book, and it's in color, and you have the pictures, the name, the professional description, the bio, and then the interview, all write it. Then these books for us are our baby. We love it. And when we start this project was, well, we'll see what's gonna be. And the first book was like a dream, and now it's a reality, and we are so happy to do this book collection.
Okay, thank you. So we are ready to join in the Mujeres Dreams Boss for Latin American people or Spanish speakers people, or Women Dreams Boss for English speakers people. Okay, Irina Socelia says, successful living is a state where the mind and body are in perfect sync. In this state, one is able to make use of all of the available resources to live happily and with satisfactory results as far as life, work, and relationships go. This does not mean that there are absolutely no problems. It simply means that you look the problems and challenges as opportunities for growth and solve them to live to the best of your abilities. I really agree with you, Irina Socelia. Yeah, that's the equilibrium that our interviewer is saying now, Beth.
That's amazing,
be in equilibrium.
Right? Yeah, I love it that. And one thing that we didn't talk yet, Fernanda, is about let go. Sometimes it's not about adding more habits or adding more new exercises, or it's about the other way. Let go things that you are doing and are not helping to you to be in this successful living. And sometimes are not only things, sometimes it's some people that you need to let go, or at least dedicate them less time. And for me, that was a hard step to understand, because the first step you do, the change that you do to improve, is when you start saying yes to things, when you start accepting new challenges and you start saying yes. And you remember 10 years ago when you're saying, no, I'm not enough. I cannot do that. That doesn't gonna work. No. And now you are saying yes. You asked me this interview, I said yes. Okay, but when you are in this yes, it's good, you need to learn to let go. You need to learn what things are not important. What people is toxic, is not helping you, is not enjoying when you are in a success living direction. And that for me was very important step, learning to let go. Learning to let go means when you have, for example, a dress, how's the name on that room where you put all your dresses? I don't know the name. The closet, sorry, thank you. When you go to your closet and you want to put more dresses, more shoes, more bags.
Not possible.
It's not possible. You need to clean first. You need to let go. All the dresses, all the shoes that you are not using for the reason whatever. And that now you have a space to put new things. And that's a very, very small metaphor about it, but it's the same thing. You only have 24 hours and you decide with who and how you're gonna spend it. And that gonna lead you to success living or not.
Exactly, my dear. Oh, I'm so happy because a lot of people is writing in the chat in Facebook and saying hello, clap, nice topic. For example, Sabia Rahman. Sorry, the pronunciation are difficult names for me, even in English. Iana Sarkwa from Georgia, Teona Sonia, I don't know where is she from. Oh, Savia Raham. Excellent presentation is saying now in the chat. I send you the link, Beth. You could check it after this, and you could send them some messages. Sure. Oh, great. It's very important for me to talk with you because when I had a meeting, a year ago for the Spain Fair, book Spain Fair, more or less a year ago, I was thinking about my book. I say, okay, I had a book, I have to publish it. And when you connected, I don't remember why or how, but it was very important for me because that helped me to understand that I have to publish my book. And now I have more friends because I connected in your group and I helped them to translate the books to English. Do you remember?
Yes.
Why do you think Beth Casaponsa wants to help the people, to help the women to connect in this group? Why?
Why I want to help?
Why Beth Casaponsa, as a woman, wants to help another women?
Well, what happened is around 3 years ago, I was living in Florida. Now I'm talking to you from Indianapolis, very nice state, Indiana. But at that moment, I was living in Florida, and I started feeling a hard pain in my abdomen, very hard, very heavy. And I went to the hospital, and they said me that I had a condition for life now, that I learned to live with that. I'm good now, no worries. But in that moment for me was, wait a minute, I'm dying, but I'm gonna take my translator on Google to understand what the doctor is saying. And the conditions were harder and harder, and they took me to a room, and I stayed there for, I think, a week. And during that week, my conditions were badly worse each time. Getting worse, thank you. And one moment, all my numbers were bad, and sorry, it's very difficult for me to talk about, and then in English it's harder. But in that moment, I work at a hospitals because I am a physical therapist. Then I knew what that numbers mean. And I understood that I cannot work anymore. I cannot talk. I cannot move. I think that I couldn't think. Maybe I could feel, but not think because my body collapsed. And in that moment, I was feeling happy to remember my kids, Pau and Luke, here in the United States. And for us was hard to come here. Then for me was a moment of relief to thinking, well, we did it. They are safe. They are here. And in that moment that the doctors are there and the nurses and trying to fix the situation, and I was happy, and that's it. In that moment, one question came to me with one word, big word, legacy. And Fernanda, in that moment, I thought, oh my God, legacy, I didn't did that well. I didn't pass the test. Happily, doctors fixed the situation, and was very hard for me to come back to real normal again, because take me, for example, more than 3-4 months to eat solid. I was eating only liquids and that stuff, and was the process to be good again was very slowly and heavy. But each time I had energy to do anything was about legacy. And in that moment, I start taking my community, Women Dreams Boss, from the hand. And all the projects that I do and all the moves that I do is to, answering your question, to help another woman. She can live in Mexico, she can live in Los Angeles, she can live in Barcelona. My reason to live my life purpose, my success living, is when I can help another woman. And Women Dreams Boss is my tool to do that, is my area to create and imagine big projects that are always helping other women around the world.
Okay, great. We have Miranda Abadiste Abashide. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sopo Egutride and Lupita Ventura. She's writing from Mexico. So we have connection from all over the world. Elena Goya from, I think, Georgia. She said hello. Oh, the answer that you gave me is so hard. You were having a big problem in your health, and in that moment you think you have to leave. For your kids, for your family, for your husband, for everybody who needs your help. And now you are helping for that. That's the most important thing that I believe it's the best. I'm agree with you, because I think just helping people is when you do what is going to make you successful. Not giving money, because of course we don't have the money, but giving the support, the abilities, I don't know, the things that we have in our hand, the opportunities. Yeah, exactly. That happened to me when a year ago the women told me, I would like to translate my books to English. And I said, okay, I could do it. My husband and my daughter told me, oh, but it's a big work. You said yes to translate 12 books from Spanish to English, and you're not going to charge any money? I said, yes. But I say yes because it's the opportunity to make something for somebody else. Don't charge money doesn't mean I have too much money. That means that I can help everybody without any problem and without any earn for me. It's only for to be helpful for everybody and to be grateful for the life that I have because I have the ability to speak English. So that is what I can do, no? That is you are doing in your environment because you are helping women to grow, to publish, to be new in all over the world. You are doing in Spanish or in English, and that is very important. Here in this group, International Internship University works from India for all countries around, and all of them speaks in English. So anyway, your Women Dreams Boss English group is going to be growing.
Yeah,
I'm
we wait
sure of
for
that.
you.
I'm sure of that because they only speak English. They are from different countries, from Asia, from Africa, from America also, and from Europe even. Our host is from Romania, and I think we are going to do a lot of very important things. Beth, it was marvelous to talk to you. We have 5 minutes to finish, and I would like to listen to you about an advice for the people who is working, for the women who is working around the world. What could I do to be successful?
We talk about different steps, but if we need to concentrate them, first, decide what is your life purpose. What is that thing that gives you joy? What is that thing that when you do it, you are happy? You have that smile and you cannot change that. That's your life purpose. And then open your intent GPS. See where you are, where you want to go, and create a plan to reach your goals. We talk about let go because sometimes to do that, you need to change your habits, the people you are around, or other things that you have that is taking your energy and time. And you now have a purpose. You have a goal, a big dream to transform this dream to your reality. Then you need to focus 100% to your life purpose. No more excuses. Just start and keep doing, because life is these moments of happiness, these moments where you are creating legacy. These moments are when you are helping another person. Then now is your opportunity to start doing this new trip, this new step in your life.
Great. Oloruntuyoin Sefui is saying greetings from Nigeria. Oh, you say from Africa. We have more than 30 people watching us in online video on Facebook. And I'm so happy to do this program with you, Beth. I really appreciate that you say yes when I ask the interview. I really appreciate because I know we are going to help more people, more women around the world with these ideas. I'm so happy because I am sure that a lot of people, a lot of women, is going to join in the group of Women Dreams Boss in English. And I'm so happy because we can share time with the people who is around the world watching this program. Thanks to International Internship University for let us to be in this program, to let us to share the time, to let us to know a lot of people around the world in this situation. Sweet Green from Ghana, another country of Africa. Oh my God, great. It's marvelous. Okay, Beth, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I know when you say 3 times thank you, it's saying from the heart, from my soul. Thank you very much for accept this program, this interview, and I'm sure we are going to keep in touch, keep going, and we are going to do a lot of different things for everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.